feel like none of my models convey what I feel right now, so I'm just like, I just wanted to go over some stuff. I'm already fucked up, so I'm gonna try my best to get what I need to say out so we can heal and move on and stuff. So the way that, like, before I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna cry. I cried too much already, that's fine. So I was waiting to stream so I could hopefully get, like, everything out before so I can talk normally. But apparently there's more, so that's lovely. Really, really annoyed. I just felt like I needed to talk about it after this is over, and after I talk about it, I don't want to talk about it. I feel like I lost my home in a way too, because I had so much trust, and I'm so confused, and we were all blindsided, and I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm angry. I'm sad. And I don't understand why it would even happen. Like, I went on a trip to hang out with my friends about a week ago, and she was supposed to be there, but she canceled last minute. And I remember that was the last message I sent was, I'm sorry that you can't make it. We're planning something else so we could just hang out then. So I was hanging out and thinking that everything, like, after the last trip that I did last week, that everything was gonna be good and everything was fine and I would be able to hang out with my friends without any shit. And then I was completely blindsided by literally all of it. And I never, ever, ever want to hear my friends cry again. The rest of us have been... I don't think the model's, honestly. I don't want the model. I'm just switching here. I don't want the model up. Honestly, I can't do it. Like, I'm not here to entertain today. We have been confiding in each other after everything was revealed, and the level of pain that I had to listen to. And Mal is the one who brought us together. Why? I don't understand where this came from. And I was close to Sinder and with Red, so this is just so fucked to me. And I'm angry, and I'm depressed. I have not taken this well. I'm not taking this well at all. And I understand that people make mistakes. I get it. I understand that. I just really hope that whenever, like, they do come back, or if they come back, then they will see that kind of stuff really fucks over people. Like, trust has been breached. Like, we've all talked about trust issues, and obviously nobody is clean, but, like, this was years and years and years just of build-up that I just don't understand. And a piece of me has always felt like there was something wrong. I couldn't put my finger on it, and I was just like, it's okay. Because maybe the reason why none of us are able to hang out as much as we used to is because everyone's just busy, and I wanted to respect that. We would talk about how, oh, I've always wanted a friend group where we could feel safe and happy whenever we came together, and it's like, oh, I've always wanted a group of, like, chicks that we can just yap and talk and be friends, and then we all have goals and stuff, and we just have all of these dreams that we wanted to succeed. We wanted to succeed, but we wanted to reach them together, is what I thought. Because being a content creator, obviously there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be people who do want to climb the ladder, but I thought we were safe from that in our group, where we can just be people and not a brand. That's what we would talk about that, and we would say how lucky we were and all this shit, and I'm angry, and I would be told things and feel bad about it, and we had all of these plans for more trips to hang out. I honestly felt like there was something wrong. I just didn't know what it was. I thought it was me, to be honest with you. Especially in Japan, whenever I got left by myself multiple times in Japan, thinking that I was gonna have someone there for me, and being lost And I'm angry, and I'm sorry, but it's starting to add up now. I have a lot of really good memories. I have a lot of good memories. I do, and that's what's fucking me up about everything. Because I did consider her to be someone super close to me. And she would tell me that I was her best friend. And then what happens now? And I don't understand what to do. And I'm hurt. And I'm angry for my friends. I never want to hear Bao like that again. Like, ever. That level of pain. All of the girls, I listened to them cry over the course of the last few days. I have listened to them cry. And I don't understand why you would do this to your friends who have always been there for you. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Because they didn't deserve that. I don't get it. And it's so painful. And I'm so sorry for all the people who have experienced pain from this. And I really don't wish ill on Sinder and Red either, because we're all people, we all fuck up. But damn, like, we all make mistakes and we learn from them. And I really hope that you guys learn too. And I still really love you guys. Which is why this is so painful for me. Because you guys have helped me a lot. And it hurts me really, really bad. And I don't like the idea of it being over. I don't like that. I really hate it. And I hope that things do get better. And then there's a lesson learned not to use people. And you had no reason to be jealous at all. And I'm sorry to my friends. And I'm sorry to Spite. And to Silver. And to Aru, like everyone. That I just want us to feel like people and to feel safe. I want our communities to feel safe. I want them to be happy too. And I know that it's gonna be really shitty. April fucking sucks! Like, with all of the shit that keeps happening. I will not tolerate anybody being rude about this. I don't want drama. And if I see rudeness, you're banned. If I see people come into me with the drama and what they think about the drama, I understand that you're hurting, but I don't want you to bring that kind of stuff in my Discord, in my YouTube, on my Twitch, on my friend's channel, on Twitter. I understand you all have your own opinions and you're entitled to them and you could express them in any way that you want, just not here. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my fucking lungs are like... But anyway, I don't really know what else to really add onto it. Just be kind to each other and we're gonna be okay. Don't bring up the drama in my community after this stream. You can refer to this VOD if you have like questions. I've responded to it, so I'm just going to link to the VOD. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I was asked whether I was gonna say something because almost all my friends have. A lot of people have spoken on stream about this, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to stream for a while because my CPU died, so like I can't even use my model or it will crash. So I can't actually stream right now. So I thought I would just do something quick and get it over with now, and then we don't have to worry about it in the future. A reason why I originally wasn't really gonna say anything live is because I have this issue where I feel like I never really have the right words in my head to say when something happens so close to me. Like when it's separated from me, I find it so easy to look objectively at something and try to help. But when it comes to my own feelings, it's really hard. I feel like I ask my brain for like an output and I get no answer. If I don't say things right here, this is the last chance I'm giving it. I'm really sorry if I don't word things well. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. It really was obviously very blindsiding to everybody. I think I was almost the very last person to find out. I don't know, but I really did not have a lot of time to process. But Obviously, my goal in anything is to support everyone as best as I can. And that's all I can ever really muster in these situations is how can I help? And that's the best I can do. I myself have been feeling pretty hurt and confused. I also feel kind of stupid because, unlike a lot of people, I did not notice that things seemed that there were problems. Like, I really thought that everything was good and this was a great, long lasting friendship and that everything was going well. And I was so happy for all the cool stuff we were doing. I feel terrible for not realizing sooner for the sake of everyone. I'm not sure if there's anything I could have done, but I felt so clueless. And like, my number one priority is supporting my friends and the people I care about, and everyone knows that. And so I feel really stupid that I had no clue. Obviously, I've been going through like a lot personally myself, and so I like to think that's why, but yeah, I feel terrible that I had no clue. Yeah, I just like to assume everyone's really busy and I want to give people space. And so, if I don't hear from people, I just try to assume everything's all right. Obviously, that's not always the answer. For me, it hurts to look back over all the stuff that like we did together, like boss rush and stuff. Like, we had lots of things planned and it was something I was really proud of. I feel like I really bonded with Cinder and Red, like personally. I felt very like I'm a very shy person, and at events and stuff, they like I felt comfortable, and I feel terrible not realizing that not everyone felt comfortable. I always thought they were good friends who cared about me. Me, Cinder, and Tricky hung out so much, and I just feel terrible that I got so busy and stressed that I wasn't like able to attune to how it was making my friends feel and how my friends were feeling, like everyone. So yeah, that just sucks. Like, I just feel so stupid. I don't know. And I really struggled trying to say something on Twitter about this because I feel like everything I said didn't come out the way that I tried to say it. All of this happening feels like a car crash in slow motion. Like, it feels like a really bad dream. I have so much love for my friends and like everyone that was affected. Like, Bao is my number one. Like, she was there from my birth as a VTuber, like she's always been there for me. She brought everyone together. She's the reason I have any of these friends to begin with. So like, yeah, Bao's my number one. And I wanted to speak a bit on like brainworms and stuff. Feeling competitive in this space is like normal, like feeling pushed to do better, and like even comparing yourself to other people is like almost impossible to escape from. All of us have brainworms. I feel like we all get assigned our own brainworms. But brainworms are so busted. They're so OP. Like, it's disgusting how powerful they can be in a space where you're your own boss and your own marketing and your own manager and everything, and you manage all your relationships and networking. Like, it's really hard. Like, my brainworms, for example, are like the opposite of competition. Like, my brainworms tell me to shut up, low key. Like, I don't try to take big steps or reach out to people because just doing my own thing feels the most comfortable. And it's literally my friends that motivate me to keep trying and push myself to do things and make music and like go further. Like, I owe it to all of them for like where I am now. And so like, I definitely don't want to discredit how powerful brainworms can be, and all of us have them. I want to say that we all had so much love for Cinder, and it hurts me to think what she might be feeling right now too, because what's going on is insane. I've seen horrible, horrible things said and directed at her by people completely unrelated to anything. Like, you can agree with something needed to change and something being necessary, but I definitely don't condone, and I don't think any of us condone some of the things that are being done and said. I got a lot of criticism on Twitter for commenting that I believe that like mistakes are mistakes and people can grow. And I don't think, like, whether that's a time span of months or years, it's up to that person. But I think that people can't. Like, I've been alive almost 30 years. Yes, I'm old. And I learned something new about what I could have done better every single year. Like, I feel like everyone looks back at the year before and says, wow, that was so stupid. I can do better, right? And that's a learning process. And that's what I wanted to communicate it might take as long as anyone could imagine, you know, but it is possible to grow and learn. And whether someone deserves the time to do that, that's not my decision. But I wanted to express that, yeah, I do believe that mistakes are hard and we've all made them. And I just hope that something good can come out of this. It sucks to see all the pain from my friends that's coming out of this. And my heart goes out to how betrayed all of us feel. And all I want is a resolution and for everyone to heal. I never want to hear my friends cry like that again. Like, genuinely, it's not my place to speak on, but what I've heard is awful, and nobody deserves to feel that way. And I mean that no one in this situation, 0 people deserve to feel terrible like that. Just being here to support people is the best I can offer, and that's all I really can do. I don't have the answers and I don't know the right words, and that's all I can do. This whole thing just feels like a really bad dream for everyone, I imagine. I think it's important to say that I don't condone the spread of terrible hatred or cruelty or anything else. And the people calling that are upset at me for not being harsh enough on Twitter, like, is losing all of your friends and having the world thrown at you like not enough punishment? Like, do y'all really need me to come out and start ripping and like drawing blood too? Like, I let the people who need to be angry be angry. I let the people who need to cry cry. I let the people who need to rip. People just want to see like more blood when there's already plenty blood. Like, I don't need to add more blood, you know? Like, can't we all just process things the way that we process things, because we're just people? No one at the heart of this situation wants to see terrible, terrible things said and done. Everyone loved and cared for her, you know, at one point. We all express our pain and hurt differently. Please respect that. I'm not gonna be able to pretend like someone never existed. I'm not gonna pretend that anything we did together didn't happen. It did, and that's life. I'm still proud of the things that we did, the memories we had, and I'm really proud of all my friends for how they're handling this. I'm really sorry to everyone that was hurt, and I hope that we can all grow every day and work and be the best that we can be to those around us. And that's all any of us can ever hope for, is to take a step forward tomorrow that is further than where we were yesterday in emotionally caring for people in your career, in your life. I'd like to ask that you don't bring this up further in my streams or Discord or anywhere else, that you don't send hate to anyone involved. If, you know, there's something in the future needs to be talked about or things change, I'll do the talking. I'll lead by example. And if we need to talk about it further, I'll let y'all know. Thanks y'all for listening. But I don't wish harm on anyone, especially not my own friends. Like, people telling me that I was betraying my own friends by like just expressing how I felt, like that this whole thing made me sad. Like, yeah, that sucked. Like, you guys have no idea how much love I have for my friends. I'm gonna, like, from here, I'm gonna work harder at being more attuned to how my friends are feeling and making sure that if there's anything I can ever do to help, that I can do that before it's too late. And I think everyone, y'all should check up on your friends too. See if there's anything you can do. That's all I want to say. I don't want to talk about this again on stream. Bless up, y'all. You know, let's all try to heal from here and see where things go and figure things out one day at a time. Thank you, guys.
I don't really know how I'm really gonna start this stream, so I am a bit nervous. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what happened over the past week, and I don't want to regurgitate, and I don't want to just say everything again, and I don't want to reopen wounds. Like, I will state my feelings and I will express how I feel and how I am doing, just because I feel like I owe that to you guys in a way, because she was someone I was very close with. I think I owe it to myself, and I think I also owe it to you guys, because I think it could be therapeutic for me, and I think it can be therapeutic and for you guys. I hope I don't cry and I hope I don't get emotional, but I feel like I will because I always say that and then I get emotional. I'm glad that we became friends, Numi. I'm glad I became friends with Belle and Tricky and Vienna. I'm still a little messed up, and I know like I wasn't as affected as like the other girls or the other people that were involved. Like Bao, my heart goes out to her. Bao was probably like the biggest one who was affected by everything. But it still hurts me knowing that it hurts when you feel like you gave someone a shot and you gave someone a chance when you extended your heart out to someone only for them to see you as like a competition, or someone that you had to one up, or someone like that everything was just business or transactional. And I don't think I was in a way. There's other things I feel negatively towards that I won't express because I feel like that might be a little more personal on a personal level, and I don't want to add on to anything. But like, to know that someone you care for and love can be so vile and malicious behind the scenes, and you've extended your heart out and you've shared so much darkest, deepest emotions and thoughts with them, it really hurts because it's been so long that you've known them and you've went on trips with them, you've spent time with them in person, you confided with them, and you don't know what's real and what's not. You don't know like if everything was just like to get close so that they can use that against you to be better than you. It just hurts, man. And it's like very triggering and very like similar to another situation I was in. Even before VTubing, I've had friendships that were just very toxic, very evil, very malicious. And how could I not have seen the signs? You know, like part of me is like so blinded by how good everything was, how we felt safe, we thought we were safe, and everything turned upside down once we find out everything. And what sucks is like you can't help but feel horrible for her. Like even after all she's done, like I still feel horrible for her because I always wanted the best for her. I always wanted the best for everyone, but that wasn't the case the other way around, you know? Like I've never wanted to step over anyone. I've never wanted to one up anyone. I've never wanted to use anyone as a stepping stone. And I've never thought it could have happened to us because we were so close. And the reason why I was so hesitant on making friends in the VTubing community is exactly this reason. Because I didn't want anything bad to happen to us. And to see Bao made to be a villain after she's the reason why I have friends. She's always threw herself in front of trains for me. And she's been through so much, so like she's my life, she's my best friend. She like, I confide with her on everything and she's always been there for me, and to see her be painted as evil behind the scenes by someone else who's close, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't like, I still just can't believe it. I still can't like wrap my head around it because it's like never something I thought could ever happen. It just feels so horrible. I feel bad for also wanting the best for her still, you know, after everything she's done. Because I still care. I still care about her. But it hurts. And I never wanted it to be like, I didn't want it to be a witch hunt, and I didn't want people to tear her apart. I just wanted her to be accountable. Like, I just want people to fix their behaviors and actions and not target any others. You know, and I didn't want it to blow up, and then it did. And I still feel horrible, you know. I want everyone involved to, you know, grow from this. It's just not fair. I know it sounds cliche and everything too, but I also feel like I don't know how it is for like fans, and I don't know how Pyro Pups feel about it. And I don't know how people in our communities and our friendship or friend group feels about it, and I just feel like in a way we let you guys down because there are a lot of people that look up to us, and to be blinded to it for so long, I just don't want you guys to be sending anyone hate, okay? Like, even after everything, like, don't send anyone hate. Be kind. Just try to have empathy. Try to understand each other, and I want us all to move on from it. And if she does show improvement, please allow her that grace, because I don't know, I always feel like I want the best for others, even when they do hurt me. And maybe maybe other people don't feel that, share that same sentiment, and that's okay, but just don't be mean or evil or spiteful to anyone, okay? Just try to be the best you can. After this, I don't want you guys to make jabs or jokes about it, okay? I know I see people saying jokes, that whole business is business type deal, but I don't think that's constructive, or I don't think that's helpful. I want us to be mature about it, okay? Maybe later down the line we can cope in that way, but right now I think it's a little too sensitive, okay? My last thing that I want for anyone is to harm themselves, and I've seen it happen when so much is against you. So I don't want to see any of that. I don't want any of us to contributing to anyone self-harming, and I don't think she would do that. I don't think anyone involved would do that, but it can happen and it's possible, and I don't want us to be a contributing factor, okay? I've never wanted to be any part of any drama. I've never wanted to be someone involved in any sort of drama, but I think it'll always find you, whether you like it or not. And I'm very sorry that this had to happen. I know it's not something I could have controlled, but I feel like I need to say that for some reason because of how close I was. And I don't want anyone to think that I enabled any of that behavior. I don't think I have much else to say. Sure, someone will clip this. I'm sure someone will put it out on YouTube. Just don't frame it in a way that I am bashing on anyone. Please just, if you do, be like as honest as you can about it. Like, no clickbait, no nothing. Like, I know it's gonna be clipped, so just don't do any of that to like farm for views. Please just be mature about it. But yeah, thank you for letting me talk about it.